And welcome back to another Tales of Tribute game. Going first this time, and let's go with the old Alessia. And I'm already quite sure I'm gonna pick Hlaalu as my fourth patron. I like getting the free luxury exports every now and then, um, which is always I think the most powerful thing, the most powerful start early that you can get. We don't get the luxury exports. In fact, we get pretty much nothing of interest. Best option here is use the Alessia power. I don't want to pick up Priestess of the Eight because it doesn't improve my economy. It just helps to cycle things. So let's just shuffle a bit and see. What we could have done was barter away Priestess of the Eight and maybe as a good 4-cost card that shows up, but let's not do that. Let's just use our Alessia power first and not touch anything. Force Wraith, yep. I'm gonna pick that one up. That one needs to be killed essentially. And if my opponent has no way of killing it, it's just going to generate a lot of value. However, we do reveal the Aelic Quartermaster, and my opponent does have enough to buy the Aelic Quartermaster. So that's probably what my opponent's going to do. So it's pretty much a nothing turn for him. His economy is not really improved, and he does kill all the agents on the field. So what is revealed? Soldier of the Empire. That one's good. That one's good, but I think it's better to pick up the Captain. But let's just have a bit of a speculative look at things. Okay, well we pick up the better Captain. Not the sergeant, but the chambermaid captain. So now our economy is really good, and our opponent pretty much has 2 Priestess of the Eight only. So his economy is basically nothing because he hasn't even used the treasury once, whereas we are able to afford way more expensive things down the road. Pick up the blackmail so we can't buy it, and we do review luxury exports, which is what we're looking for. Main goal right now is to pick up House Embassy and Shadow Slumber. So let's just work on our economy a bit more. Once we get to these 8 and 7 cost cards, we can start using the Hlaalu. You can just start buying expensive cards and then just use the Hlaalu power for victory. So we are very far ahead right now. Our economy is significantly better than our opponent's. Our opponent has 0 cards that generate 2 gold, just some Priestess of the Eight, which really just give prestige and nothing else. So he's in a lot of trouble right now. We don't really draw anything too crazy, but he leaves a Soldier of the Empire alive, and if you aren't able to kill Soldiers of the Empire, things get very bad very fast. Now I feel like what I could have done was just bought Shadow Slumber or House Embassy instead of doing what I just did, which was kill his Priestess of the Eight. Because Priestess of the Eight pretty much does nothing for him. But anyway, yeah, I feel like maybe I should have just bought House Embassy, and I don't care if Priestess of the Eight is alive or not. Yeah, he still can't afford what he needs to buy. So yeah, we are doing very well. He still cannot kill our Soldier of the Empire, which is a major problem. Like, it's giving so much value. And now we have now is the beginning of the end, because once we start being able to afford these cards, and if I get a nice Alessia combo going as well, our opponent really needs a way to kill these things. And none of these patrons generate very much power at all. Only Alessia generates power, and that's what he kind of needed to pick up. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep doing this over and over again. Shadow Slumber next, I guess. If our goal here is just to buy expensive cards, let's just pick up the Shadow Slumber, and then maybe down the road we can get a bag of tricks with Shadow Slumber to get a Regime combo going. Yeah, these are all fine. We do reveal the imprisonment, and there's no way we can kill it. So yeah, our opponent probably gonna buy the imprisonment to stop us from getting all this ridiculous value of our agents. But we had so many turns of ridiculous value that is kind of, I feel like, a bit too late for him at this point. Like, how are you gonna beat House Embassy and all the other crazy cards that we have? Hellenal, okay. Opponent picks it up, but that means we're just gonna, like, he leaves our agents alive. So I mean, that's a choice. Like, you can either leave the agents alive and buy some cards to improve your deck, or you can kill the agents. And I think by killing the agents, like, he's in quite a bit of trouble right now. We buy Bag of Tricks. It doesn't actually do anything because we can't draw a card, so it's a bit awkward there. But we can afford our own Pelennor. We can afford all the expensive cards. Pounce and Profit would also be good with because we know our opponent is going a little bit heavy on the. Yeah, we don't need. I think we don't need luxury exports anymore. We can probably get rid of that. Our economy is far beyond luxury exports at this point, even though it is worth 3 power, nevertheless. And next step is to pick up the Hlaalu Kinsman, essentially, for the 10 gold price. I was debating whether to destroy the 8 cost Hlaalu card just for the prestige. Not immediately obvious, but we got another house embassy coming up. So we can just, I think at this stage we are at the stage where you can just buy 1 expensive card a turn and use Hlaalu power once a turn, and we'll eventually win. Opponent hasn't shown much of anything right as of yet. Kills our agents, which is finally, after all this time, he has finally killed our agents. But from the start of the game, I think our economy was just better, and yeah, we can pick up that pounds and profit for even more gold. And by picking up more gold, we can eventually get to the point where we can just use Hlaalu over and over again until we win. So I think in this case, yeah, let's pick up Hlaalu Kinsman, and let's probably just start playing Hlaalu by doing that. Yeah. So we already have a couple of expensive cards in our deck. A couple of 7 costs. We got the Shadow Slumber, Pelinal, and the now we got the House Kinsman. So we're gonna win about 2 or 3 turns or so just by pressing Hlaalu over and over again. We could even use our if he doesn't play an agent now, we can use Pelinal to bring back House Kinsman, so we guarantee to draw it next turn. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, even then, I think we're fine. Just by I think buying the pounds and profit is fine as well. And we can use our Hlaalu power one more time. He's still, like, the reason to kill the White Streak is because he's gonna draw his White Streak soonish. Like, he hasn't played it yet, so he's probably gonna draw it pretty soon. So let's kill our White Streak, get our 6 prestige, start using more stuff. And you know, we got the Shadow Slumber combo off with Pounce and Profit, so no matter what agents he plays now, they're super dead. And now he does in fact play his White Streak, so and he kills his White Streak because yeah, he realizes that, you know, he's kind of in a race here, and if he doesn't start using the Hlaalu power, he's gonna be in big trouble. But we're gonna have a lot of gold this turn as well. And the Shadebreaker Sergeant can give some minor value. Druid Investments is good with Hlaalu, or rather good with economy. Like with a good enough economy, just buy Druid Investment, then use like 10 or 20 gold to just buy the entire tavern and just generate lots of power that way. That's also fine. So let's pick that up. Anything else expensive? Yeah, Imprisonment. Let's pick that one up. Just slowly rushing ahead. I think Rag Picker is nice because we can Rag Picker is good too. And yeah, and then just destroy our Shadow Slumber. So now we're at 35 prestige, and we're gonna win next turn once we draw something good. Okay, I think even with with Chainbreaker plus 1 Pounce and Profit, that's with a Hlaalu power, that is just enough to get over to 40 prestige probably. And he starts using that, but I think it's a bit too late no matter what. So yeah, it's been a while. I really like playing Hlaalu recently. It's definitely pretty fun. And it's very good that you can buy just really expensive cards, and it's really fun just buying expensive cards and turning that into prestige. And it's not something you can do with every patron combination. So yeah, thanks for watching.